But I never realized something. But I had a whole story with my wife, Shanti, and all, what I am doing with medical college girls. One day, Shanti is serving lunch. Now, we go to the cabin, I'm going to ask something, don't mistake. I said, go ahead. Then she started praying. Then medical college, because I went to the medical college to repair the main gate or gate over against she never agreed. Then she said that in the morning I want to go to my parents for a few days. Then I dropped at my mother-in-law home. Then weeks gone, months gone, she never come back. Finally I got a divorce notice from my wife. This is the first struggle I got for the says. Then I never take to very serious because both are uneducated. Definitely she will come back. Before she is coming back, I want to complete the research. I want to use the gap like this. Because my mother should be no problem for food. But even after using napkin myself, I feel it is not so natural. Then one day I got a very serious an idea. See, it is from the day when it is months are going, years are going, why it becomes so tough? How the softening industry is monopolized by Procter & Pepsi and Co. This the sanitary pad industry is monopolized by Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, multi-billion industry. Nobody knows what they are using, how they are using. You cannot decode by taking their napkin to any lab. Being uneducated, I don't know nothing. I entered the research like catching the tiger type. That's why the months are going. That's why it became very risky. Then one day I got an idea. Instead of giving a napkin to a girl and asking feedback, writing, oral, why not ask a used sanitary pad from the girl? The napkin will speak to me. Then how can you ask in India? You are loving a girl for 3 years, then finally ask 3 hair from them. They will suspect you. With the 3 hair, you are going to do some black magic. Suppose Shanti is with me, I can use my white napkin. This is separated. In this situation, I am going to my mother-in-law home. Ask the used napkin of Shanti. Definitely, my mother-in-law will call the police. Then again, reporting to the same medical college girls. I never forget, even I'm laughing. I narrated like this. ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸுங்க என்னோட napkin நல்லா இருக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. After that you are throwing the used napkin here and there in the campus. Instead of that, why not you put on a particular pin? Up to that they agreed. Then I continued. அப்புறம் நான் வந்து எடுத்துட்டு போகிறேன். See girls, thank you for using my napkin, whether it is good or not. After that you are throwing here and there in the campus. Please put the particular pin. I am going to come and collect. The moment I said, girl, where am I for pin? Then few girls they agreed. Why? Because if 10-20 girls putting used napkin in a particular pin, how Muruga will know which napkin used by which girl? But what I did is secret, like a Wasserman code. If there is a yellow mark, it used to be male. If it is a green dot, it used to be I only know. Then I took the first used napkin pin like a crusher in my muppet to my home. Then I closed my napkin with handkerchief. So 10-20 girls used napkin, what the false will create. I spread all in a Saturday evening on a backyard in the home. I'm waiting for Sunday morning. It's happened. One fine Sunday morning, I'm researching what is happening to my napkin and company napkin. And I never realized my mother is coming back. She thought sun is cleaning not to go for Sunday. The moment come and saw the substance, she started like crying like anything. Yara mother saved her body, she became totally mad. She also left instantly by taking all this balance. The moment mother left, the whole village people, what they come out the story now. You know how many people, I think many people see not on it, with Sopu Panchayat. They come out the decision, Muruga is having illegal connection with many girls. That's why he got a sexual disease. Then I am becoming a vampire in the night, drinking girls' blood. That's why they want to chain my both legs in the iron chain in the holy tree upside down. Or they want to chase out to the village. Simply they will pronounce 18 years, 20 years, they pronounce even the Supreme Court verdict can be changed. The cough Panchayat. Cut, wood cut, not applying. Still is there. Before they are doing it, I ran away from my village. I stayed in Patel Road in a mansion. Then, after 2 years, 4 months, I understand about the product. Even after another problem, I lost my whole family, everything. Even after finding the material, you need this multi-billion-dollar plant to process that material. I am asking that future MBA graduates, if you are doing something, try to do something, it become harder, more harder, then it become a mountain, what you will do? Definitely give up or something. So, or if I want to say like this, but my philosophy is, if anything you are trying to do, it becomes harder or more harder. It is a clear indication by Lord Shiva, go ahead, if you do it, you will get a clerk. Because it is simple, if you do it, anyone can do it. Or I can say like this, in this campus, you are chasing a girl for 6 months, you are unable to get her mobile number, the girl is perfect, you chase the girl for another 6 months. The same way you are chasing the girl for 10 months, she is stopping, if you want my mobile number, don't chase the girl, she is dangerous. So it's very simple. So anything serious, tough, you go and do it, you will get a clerk. Then after, I spent another 4.5 years on this method. Do you have this subject in your MBA curriculum? Even you are paying $100,000, $200,000 tuition fees in MIT or Stanford, this fort, that fort. If you are come out, if you are really want to do something new, the only method given by God is this, nothing but this. Even your doctor operating first, opening, cutting on this only. You are a mechanic opening the engine first, this thing. Even you are a manager, I appointed my company, what you are going to do in my company first is this. You married on first day, what you are doing is this. Everything is trial and error method, only is possible. Still I did the whole research on my own money. Many times I used to donate my blood in a general hospital for money, for transportation purpose. Nobody ever asked how I manage funds. The same if somebody is doing on public money or tax money or company money or NAMSA, ISRO, they won't tell politely like this. That's why they coined a different word like this. Wherever you see, don't buy this movement for Palam, nothing. You want the Tandi of the Garega, become like this. If you say it is for Americans, Obama, if you say it is for all Katans, Palisami, Mutusami, monover everybody. If you go, it is for American, Boston, no. So whenever you see, don't think, if you really want to do anything new, don't bother with this stupid word, do it on this method. On trial method, I spent 4.5 years. Finally, I made this machine. These machines are purposely made into simple. See, I am living in Coimbatore. I am in engineering field for last 20 years. I can complicate in any manner. I am having all industrial friends across India, across Coimbatore. Why I am saying 99% of the product what we are using is over-engineered unnecessarily by companies to avoid competition or put more profit. Luckily, the pen or map, the small companies, if IBM or somebody did, they put something, fingerprint, password, something, then only the capital works. So it is called self-evident. So, earlier water taps, you know, if you make it minus, the water will make plus, no need a manual. But whenever I am going for a 5-star, 7-star hotel, I call the receptionist. One day I touch something, a hot water bowl, what does it, why? The whole scenario has happened, why is carrying this mechanism and no? Where is why? Something a German system, something. I just touched it. Hot water bowl here. Why they are making complication? To put the tap for 12,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees. Then, being engineering product, I made this to evaluate the only place in India, engineering product, Indian Institute of Technology. Then I sent a mission from Coimbatore to Chennai by selling my welding machine, everything. Then the very first time I am seeing a man with French belt, wearing Bermudas, Nike shoes. They are speaking English the whole body. Ow! When I scared and I hit very well saying that using a language speaking from whole body. No. Yeah. Now I am traveling to US everywhere, never saw any country, people are speaking from tongue and mouth. So this is what happening, don't feel bad. Then they are criticizing in the same time in other hall, Ramar Pillai is criticized, is questioned. How many of you know Ramar Pillai? One person is able to extract petrol from leaves. These are all questions in other hall, but in particular hall, I disband all the questions, I am answering the engineers. But they have started criticizing in English. On a particular day, I am able to understand what they are speaking, but I am unable to reply. That's what boldly I am saying to big friends, you fools, don't try to criticize in English, because the opposite person unable to answer in English, don't think he is a fool. His knowledge is stuck with Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil. That's the problem particular day, what the engineers are criticizing in English. So why this staff should have simple action? They are saying, why this man took risk of 7 years, he made a simple machines, how he is going to apply against Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson? This is not the question or the problem. So my answer for them, I am unable to answer, but I am keeping it in my mind. I told I am hand loom weaver's son. My father and myself, we bought a hand loom weaving machine for 3,000 rupees. 90% of the parts made of wood. 30 years back, we installed at our home, we made hand loom weaving sarees. We sold and survived. Myself, my father, mother to younger sister. We never died amid of 400 plus fully mechanized mill in the city. You understand? We lived in the city by making hand loom weaving sarees amid of 400 fully mechanized mill. That means my father don't want to use small equipment to rub shoulder with an assembly soda or something. The same way I am seeing this equipment having a capacity of giving a livelihood for a woman. Many times you are unable to debate with your faculty or dean or let's say your wife or mother-in-law. Don't debate with them. So impractical, then the world will agree with you. That's why I took the machine from Tamil Nadu to Madhubani in Nepal border and skipping. You can play this video, no? Audio. Earlier you need 500 crores to set up the sandpaper packet. Now these women are performing opening puja in Nepal border. Very cool. So then they are my stakeholders, very poor women. These women are called as Naxalites and Maoists. Only their father, husband or brothers are Naxals and Maoists. These women are very pathetic, they are eating good food only in festival days. Many nights there is no food, even 33% of India. How can I agree? India is currently signing, burning, nonsense happening. 33% of women or children going to bed with an empty stomach, even not even water. You just check. These women I am trying to uncover. Then I took the machine on donkey's back. Kaladana I took the machine. It is Rudraprayag is 18-hour drive from Dehradun. Then only the government laid the road. Villages are situated in the mountain slopes. This is the back view. If you are having cancer, go and stay there for 3 months. Walk with the tribals on the tribal path. In 3 months you will get 6 packs here, cancer will cure. This is the origin of Ganga. The Bhagirath and Anandara formed as a Ganga. It's a green color. In Rishikesh it became red. In Lucknow it became black. That's the concept. So that's what I told. To reach this place, Johnson will take another 25 years. Muruganathan is already there. This is called rural market. Then in schools, like colleges, they are making their own pads in schools. School girls are making their own pads at their schools. Now the story gone to Britain, then US. It's some article appeared on BBC, CNN. Then what happened now? School. It's ended with presidential award. Even in this world, as a boy or girl, you do something great, definitely your Thai mom you never accept you did something. First the British people will accept, then America, then Thai mom will come. So don't worry, go on doing. After 1 day, somebody called, sir, I get into the world. Then I said, come back 2 months. Listen back to work people. Then what I say, I think this word is very familiar to all you guys. Anything, the moment you start something business, next is retailing. Business or business something. Next is retailing or sellering something. This was something you are making in automated something mass production, then retailing. I don't know for how many centuries. Then suddenly all the bundles, jackpots are making a lot of noise on this. Don't try to make an app or portal. I won't agree creating an app is a business or creating a portal is business. Don't go to near that. It's one day going to bubble. So if you go try to do these 2 things, you can give alibis or but see, I am married. I'm standing giving a lecture to you. why I never tried to compete Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson on retailing or retailing. Muruganathan model is detail. This part nobody will do. What I am trying, never tried to do a lecture in front of you. I am trying to detail what I did. One mind will take something, you will do something. I am here trying to detail what I did. And I have lecture okay, bye. I know, but here I am struggling to detail. Because you can't grasp the same if I do in IIK, that fellows will think like that. Muruga, sorry, you can't do it, I know. Your level is, I know, where they are, I know. That's why I'm struggling. Detailing means nothing. I told, I'm putting this. It is a salesperson in Big Bazaar or Reliance Retail. As a salesman, I will say the first customer, sir, ulla thanninga. If somebody is sir, andar paaniye, sir, low from neelu. Even 100 customers, million customers, Muruga will stay tirelessly, sir, ulla thanni, sir, ulla andar paaniye. But to become a manager, on 10th customer they are coming now. Mahesh, please come answer the customer, finish. While I am telling you, sir, they will call Muruga, what we can do to avoid this? I told very bold in front of 1,800 managers, why you stupid, you are making mandatory in your showrooms, why your salesmen speaking English? We are having a mindset, in AC showrooms, products are costly. Occasionally we are entering your showrooms, Big Bazaar or something more, the salesman is speaking English, I can't able to ask any doubt, then I will go out from your store. Make mandatory in all stores, they have to speak, your salesman to speak vernacular language. They made mandatory, they saw 8% revenue growth in 8 days. Can you believe it? You know my charge for one session, 1 lakh for 40 minutes speech. 1 lakh. They are paid. Why they are getting? They simply the made. From today, the people should speak local language. Randi, yen kavalandi. Sir, in mic, sir, this is matter kavalante, everything perfect. Earlier, no, sir, actually, it's a microclass or something. You lose. So that's what I told. This is not detailing. That is why it has happened not because of Indian women are poor or they don't. Awareness is not done. Out of this method, we can compete Obama, we can compete Putin, anyone we can compete in any domain, not only business domain. After this detailing method, we created around 893 local brands. That brands are competing American and Europe products. That's why Muruga became famous, not because of Muruga and Shanti separate. 893 local brands created for last 12 years, they are sustaining against American products. The Kukai revenue is $180 million, but they are something they calculated, they are valuing me for $1.6 billion till today. That is why Muruga is speaking with Paul Polman of Unilever. London, Hindustan Unilever company Paul Polman. And the black scout is Sanjeev Mehta of Hindustan Unilever. He is handling 7 countries from Mumbai. Finally, Muruga is in middle. It's a closed room session for 77 CEOs of Unilever in London on rural market with this broken English. Why? Because even there is Google, Yahoo, Facebook, Facebook, Snapdeal. I am calling them in front of them, you are a ghost, you don't have legs, pay. You know, they're paid, no legs. That's why they try to catch this rose down or Muruga something because I am not a Snapdeal or Ola, Mala with a portal. I am dealing with machine and sanitary pad. Women is using that, women is going to menstruate for another 1,000 years. It is a hot paid product, that too in FMCG. That is why I am an item girl. That's not very good. I am item girl. That's why they are very clever. Don't think they are fool. This next. All innovation at Seattle, not here, in Seattle. See? MIT, that blue is MIT Chief Susanna. Everybody, I think they are first and they are laughing. I told, I have no way connected with Gates or Gates Foundation, Melinda Gates Foundation, Microsoft. But only one thing, Nano General, I also made Windows, but in I don't like this say. He invited me, I have no way connected with Microsoft or Bill Gates, Melinda Gates Foundation. But only one thing, I also made Windows, but in iron I don't. I am the first person after meeting it. He spent 1 hour 20 minutes with me. It became a news next day in all Seattle paper. I never took $1 from him because I never agree philanthropy. See what I am talking. I am never talking about philanthropy. Mother Teresa. If everybody become Mother Teresa, then India become a Pichakar go. I am not. I am a businessman. I am doing for profit. In spite, I am able to make some social change. That is why I am talking. The whole speech is registered in MIT.edu. You can go and check. There it is in MIT. They laugh because what happened? I won't use code. It's a 3-day program. Previous day I saw Gates wear the coat and come. That's why I wrote the code. He is not bad. Why? Yesterday you are not good. That's why. Yesterday you are not bad. That's why. The news become viral in London newspaper, all over the globe. Don't think if really you did some innovative thing. No need to trumpet yourself. I need to have innovation. If it is real, the world will trumpet for you. I never spent even 1 rupee on advertisement. Now millions of dollars worth of advertisement is happening across globe. Every week, any part of world or any part of India, an article coming in various languages. Just Google it. Muruganathan Municipal Man. There is a documentary movie on me, made by Singapore directors. It is making millions of dollars. That's recently called with the gentleman on invitation at his home. I know whenever the PEPs are giving 10 minutes appointment, I know it is going to end 2 hours. That day it happened more than 2 hours 20 minutes. I told I am here not to sell my machine. Then I am not going to speak with you. Let Dimple Yadav will come. I will wait. Because if I speak with Dimple, my job is finished. We waited for 25 minutes. Then Dimple, his wife, came after 25 minutes with 2 female collectors. I started doing it. I saw this old man sitting here. Then I asked, Pani Piyo, Pani Kudaya, Kafi Kudaya. Then give the empty number. After the meeting, I understood